To our graduates, families, faculty, and the entire global Thunderbird community, congratulations. Today is a celebration and a culmination and also a beginning. You are now part of an extraordinary family, the Thunderbird family, a network of global leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, and agents of change. Today, you step into the world not just as graduates, but as game changers. And in a world that is rewiring itself at breathtaking speed, a world that demands not just adaptation, but bold reinvention, we need game changers more than ever. You know, when we think about winning in life and business and global leadership, it's tempting to think in terms of one of my favorite games, believe it or not, given my size, and that's basketball. I'm standing on a step stool. In basketball, you often invest heavily in a few star players, the ones who will make the buzzer, who carry the team in moments of crisis. You build a champion by betting on your strongest. But leadership in the world you are entering now is no longer a basketball game. It's more like soccer. In soccer, the ball moves across the whole field. Every player touches it. Every player matters. You win not by relying on a few stars, but by strengthening the entire system, the entire team, especially your weakest link. This is systemic adaptive leadership, the kind the world now requires. The leadership that understands no community, no country, no organization can afford to leave anyone behind. The leadership that creates inclusive excellence, strengthening the full team, not just the top performers. And you are stepping into a world that requires systematic adaptive leadership now more than ever. Trade patterns are shifting. Supply chains are being rewired. Digital and biological technologies are fusing, redrawing industries, economies, the entire way of life. Old models of governance, education, and growth are crumbling, and in their place we see experimentation, reinvention, and the potential for renewal. This is not a time to stand still. This is a time, as President Crow often says, to innovate or die. This is not about disruption for its own sake. It's about purpose-driven innovation. Innovation that ensures access, equity, and impact at scale. This is a time for courageous rethinking, for building new systems that are value-driven. The future belongs to those who don't merely respond to change, but anticipate it, architect it, and drive it. Thunderbird and Thunderbirds, you are shaping this future, not only through knowledge, but through impact. And we are betting on you. In fact, we are all in, 100%. We are investing everything we have in you. At Thunderbird and across ASU, we are guided by a mission that is radically inclusive, deeply impactful, and fiercely future-oriented. At Thunderbird, we embrace radical inclusion. Everyone is welcome around our table, everyone. And we measure success not by whom we exclude, but who we include and how they succeed, how you succeed. We are confident in the world you are architecting. And we know discovery matters, but discovery alone is not enough. We have to pair discovery with design. We must create knowledge that becomes an invisible hand, one that doesn't dominate, but uplifts, that doesn't control, but empowers. You, our graduates, are now part of that invisible hand. Through your work in business, in government, in nonprofits, in startups, you will advance the frontiers of human knowledge, and you will accelerate solutions and opportunities for sustainable shared prosperity. And importantly, you will deploy what you have learned to solve, to serve, to reimagine, and to build. You have been equipped not only to envision new systems, but to execute. to bring ideas to life, to scale solutions with integrity. So I ask you, where will you build? What obsolete structures will you have the courage to leave behind? What regenerative, inclusive, and resilient systems will you create in their place? Who will you lift up? How will you use your Thunderbird training to invest not just in the brightest stars, but in the full field of humanity? You have the global mindset, the digital fluency, and the entrepreneurial drive to be architects of a more just and dynamic world. You have learned to lead across cultures, disciplines, sectors, and systems, and above all, you have learned that leadership today is not about control, but about connection. Not about authority, but authenticity. Not about domination, but collaboration. The world needs game changers like you. Not just players of the old game, but builders of a new one. So go forward this day with boldness. Build businesses that create opportunity. Launch ventures that solve global challenges. Champion the unseen potential in your communities. Be relentless learners, fearless innovators, and creators of meaningful impact. And remember, you carry Thunderbird's legacy with you wherever you go. A legacy of leadership, a legacy of service, a legacy of excellence. You are and always will be Thunderbirds. And now you are game changers for a world that needs you more than ever. I believe in you. We all believe in you. Congratulations!